Let me get cute one time. What up, though? Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, it's your boy. I'm all up in the pace. Hey, yeah, you know who it is. You know who it be.
So,
okay.
Let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
We should play a game
Okay.
of am I impersonating a black woman or a gay man?
Okay. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, you going first?
I'm going first.
Okay.
You crazy.
I don't want to play this game.
Is that a black woman or a gay man?
A black woman? What?
That's not person of a gay man.
All right.
Is that offensive?
I have no idea.
'Cause I think white gay men sound like black gay men who are impersonating black women.
Super facts. Mm-hmm. I know there's one white dude, told me gay white dude, he was like, he said there's a sassy black woman in every gay man. In every gay man. And I said, that can't be true. That can't be true.
There should be a poll. Who's the biggest Beyonce fan? Black women or gay men? I feel like that'd be a great poll.
I mean, I don't know enough about, like, are gay dudes huge Beyonce? But are there not bigger artists that gay people follow? Like, is it different between Rihanna and Beyonce?
Nah, man.
Like, does Rihanna not have more gay followers than Beyonce?
I feel like Beyonce covered that in Lizzo.
What about, like, when I saw Janelle Monáe had crazy gay fan base, and that was years
Just because
ago.
she's gay, man. Nah,
This was
man.
before she even came out when I went to a concert, and I was like, oh, shit, they out here. I said, oh, I didn't know she had a big gay following like this.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it bigger than, like, Madonna's gay fan base?
Yeah, I think she kind of...
Can't be bigger than Madonna's. Or Janet Jackson has a huge gay fan base.
Let me look this up. You can read this.
Sounds like every female pop star has a...
Yeah.
Let me see.
Why don't... Is there any gay pop stars that gay people follow? I feel like...
There's that one... I just know they did. We just talked about that on the... He did that song, Walk. Wait, he's not a pop star, I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
Sassy
Sissy.
Montana.
No.
Definitely not Sissy.
Hold on.
Sassy Montana.
Nope.
Santana. Saucy.
Saucy.
Santana.
Yeah, because I remember he was on Breakfast Club. His name was Sissy Montana. And then somebody was like, hey, Sissy. And it was like a straight man that said, he said, hey, man. He's oh, that is the first name of my name. So that's why he changed it from Sissy to Saucy.
How you gonna get mad as your name?
That's a great point. I was like, man, he said, I can't have people calling me, screaming out, hey, Sissy.
Yeah. That's like me doing, hey, it's Chaz. Hey, Chaz. It's black Chaz. It's going black Chaz. You can't do that. All right, let me see what's people saying.
Oh, we haven't even opened up yet.
Oh, okay. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. Check, please. Yeah, hello. You keep it a straight face?
We are back. We're going to read some of these comments there. Y'all jumping in.
The game might as well be called Please Cancel Me.
Why?
Out of the...
No.
Wait, what was the game? Is this a black person, a black woman, or a gay dude?
Who am I impersonating? And how is that impersonating? How is that offensive?
What if it's just a regular, Who was that?
Who could that be?
That's probably a gay dude. If it's that high and that offensive,
I think to be safe, you always gonna say a black woman. You gotta always say a black woman.
Why?
Is that offensive if I say that?
I don't know. I don't. Never out my
It's not
realm.
offensive.
I don't know.
It's not offensive.
Yeah, where did this intro come from? Zoop didn't see last week.
Oh,
Zooper didn't watch last week's
Oh,
episode.
brother.
Intro and outro is my favorite. We should just stop. We should just do intro and outro, and that's the whole show. It's a 20-second episode. Dion be having me rolling for no reason. Dion is mad dumb, bro. Did you know when they need to come out, really? Yeah, it gave me the sign I needed. I thought I still had a chance with her.
I can't never say her name.
Janelle
So I
Monáe?
always get her name mixed up with Janelle Aoki.
Oh, Janae Aiko.
Say them names back to back. Her name.
Janelle Monáe, Janae Aiko.
See, you kind of had a little stoppage.
Why is that?
Do it back again. Reverse.
Janelle Monáe, Janae Aiko.
Okay, you killed that. Come on, my bad.
Come on, baby. I love Janelle Monáe, man. she's the cutest, most talented little thing in the world.
She smells amazing too.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
When I first heard her album, I was like, yo, who is this? And then I had realized she had been around since, what was that song they did? Idlewild, the Idlewild album they had back in the day. So like 06, 07. She'd been around a long time. And now, I knew it was only a matter of time for she got into acting because I would watch her music videos and be like, oh, she can act. Same with Kendrick. It's only a matter of time before they do whatever they want.
I love her little tiny face.
Yeah, she's so cute. Chaz be crushing Dion when he tried to make a point. I do be crushing Dion, don't I?
Yeah.
It's consistent, too. There's some really good people out there. I'm just like, oh, man, these persons should act more. And then there's some rappers like T.I. who should not act. T.I.'s not a good actor.
Yeah, you're right.
People are like, he's getting better. Like, nah, he's just not a good actor.
He's playing T.I.
I
kind of liked him in
Ant-Man.
Yeah, because he was not being himself. He's
That was
being
the
a
only
little punk.
one. That's how people like. That's the. But then it's like, which is cool. But that's a small piece for him.
Right.
I
You
don't
like
want
him lead.
No. T.I. in Atlanta or ATL? Come on.
I liked him in the movie. It was a chicken movie.
A chicken.
I know.
movie?
I shouldn't open up with that. It was him, DC Young Fly. It was a Netflix movie. I think Niall Evans wrote it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
It was about like.
But I know now I wasn't happy about the
him and
how
Mike
it came out.
Epps.
I remember that.
Him and Mike Epps was starring in it, and they end up dropping weed into the chicken grease, and then
Let me tell you what sucks about being a writer. Here's what sucks about being a writer.
Instead of laugh, you said, "Fuck, man, why we gotta be a part of this?"
Because I wonder, I know Nile pretty well, and I wonder how much of that was Nile and how much of that was network or somebody else.
Right.
Because that doesn't sound like a Nile thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't see Nile being like, yo, and we dropped that chicken grease. Now, it's not that we didn't drop in something, but I go like, that sounds like something. But what sucks about being a writer, purely a writer, is that when you sell it, it's over. You don't get another say in what happens. You can have an amazing piece of work, and it could come out because there's a producer, there's writers, there's actors who get into it. Studio heads, if they want somebody changed, they want to put actors in there who they want. You're like, man, I was thinking, we go get Idris. And someone was like, well, my nephew is a great actor. And you're like, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm about to. I'll tell you off there, but I think I'm about to experience this coming up. I think I have a movie in production coming, and I think it's going to happen where I go like,
you have no control.
I mean, I already don't. Like, you're just a writer, so that's what makes me want to go do more. Because you go like, and I'm not the one who goes, hey man, I never wanted to be just anything.
Right.
So if you go, that's how I saw actors. I'm like, oh, they're just actors until you're that guy.
Yeah.
Because we replace actors like nothing.
Right.
We rewrite your script like nothing.
Yeah.
I go, the only people who have the power are the producers. So I go like, why am I sitting here gonna have somebody else? As a producer, I'm the one who gets to say what I say.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make any sense to. I mean, otherwise it's just for money. You have to be okay to be like, hey, I'll go take it, do what you want with it. Do you want your name on it? I got to see how it is before it comes out.
Right.
Because otherwise, man, there's been scripts in there I've seen get tore up.
Yeah.
CT. I'll either do Teddy Wilson wrote it, or I'll be CT Rogers in there.
CT Rogers.
But you'll see some credits. You'll be like, Teddy Wilson.
So I can find on IMDb?
I don't know if you'll see Teddy Wilson on there, but you might see CT Rogers on there.
That's funny.
That's how you know I wrote something that I was not happy with the way it turned out.
Yeah.
You'd be like, ew.
I need to change my name to something I'm not proud of.
What do you mean?
Like, for that, having an alias.
Oh, you need one.
There's a Hollywood alias that everyone uses. What is that name called? It's like Adam, something Adams. If you look it up, you be like, ain't no way this person had this many credits. But it's a bunch of like throwaway, like if, August Wilson had wrote this, but he's like, I don't want to be attached to this. Give him the Hollywood name. I forgot the name it is.
That's hilarious. I had no idea.
Yeah, I'll show you too. But you look around and be like, ain't no way this dude wrote 1,001. Yeah.
Bro, it's just like that. You're just kind of like, oh my God, no, this is not. But if you don't direct it, also you got to shut up.
You know what, dude? I don't know who the writer or director is of Soul Plane, but I
know the writer.
Who is it?
Forgot his name, but he's a white dude.
Okay, now I get why people got upset then. I actually, if you go back and watch it, it's no different than any In Living Color sketch. No different than any like Wayne Brothers sketch. It's just very silly, stereotypical. It's actually funny. I love how out of pocket Kevin Hart played the straight role, and his world was out of control.
Right.
He was trying to piece things together.
Right.
Everybody was like, this is the most buffoonery, dumbest, racist. I was like, everything was hilarious.
You know where people lost the idea? They lost the vision of Soul Plane. Soul Plane is a blaxploitation movie, and it's a comedy, and it's a spoof off Airplane. Right. It's like Airplane is a classic movie,
right?
A classic comedy that everybody loved. All they did was say, "What's the black version of this? What's our stereotypical 2004 year version of this black?" And that's what it was. And people took it so seriously.
Right.
This sets us back. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't set us back any more than anything else has. It does not. And I loved the Soul Plane. I haven't watched it in a long time.
I loved it.
I remember it being, I can't. When that airplane came down, jumping, right? I was like, hey, man, airplane and hydraulics, mad funny.
Yeah.
Airplane with spinners at that time, everything had spinners. People had spinner earrings. You're making fun of that. We're poking fun of the culture.
Right.
That's what we do.
Dude, their terminal had a basketball court. They had a FUBU. They had a fried chicken.
That's mad
the
funny,
whole cul-de-sac was all black stuff. I was like, yes.
I go like, you're not gonna say it make me feel bad for laughing at something that's supposed to be ridiculous. We know it's supposed to be ridiculous. Who took that as a serious cinema piece? Like, who took that seriously?
Right.
Doug, that's like going and watching Nutty Professor and be like, this is based off a true story.
Right. It's
my
like,
God.
ain't no way, man. We making fun of fat people.
Come on, bro. I was like, you guys are tripping.
Yeah.
Like, why would you take a comedy seriously like that?
You know, another one, I'm sure I'm going to lose you on this one. Another one I don't think a lot of people found funny was Norbit.
I didn't see Norbit.
I enjoyed it, man.
I was supposed to see it with this girl, and she stood me up. And then we dated for 3 years.
And after that,
Yeah.
and that's how she sold it in.
Yeah, that's how I remember Nora. I just go like, I can't watch this movie.
Yeah, yeah, man. I found it. I felt like that was Eddie Murphy was the straight man. He was the, but he was
Vespuccia. I know the culture.
No, he was the guy. That was the first time he in any movie. His first time he cut his mustache off. And he had the big afro. Like he was like, everything around me is crazy. And he was in an abusive relationship. You better not leave me. But he actually found love with somebody else. So it was great to see him in all these characters.
I heard it was great.
It was great, man. But people were like, God, dude, Eddie Murphy, you lost it, man. You lost it. I really enjoyed it because they had a monster cast. They had Marlon Wayans, they had Eddie Griffin, they had Cat Williams, they had Terry Crews, they had a whole crew of fire comedians around it, and he was just like, I just want to find love.
Man, you know what's funny? The best thing that Terry Crews did in his career was to do white chicks.
The best thing ever him? Yeah, absolutely.
Like it took him to another level, and he was probably found off of being Damon.
Right.
And next Friday After Next.
No, his first big role.
That was
It was. It's not gonna say big role. His first time I seen, like, who was this big Training Day?
Oh yeah, he was just in the back. He was just in the back. The first line I think he had, not line, but he was just in the back. He didn't say anything.
Yeah.
When he was in Malibu's Most Wanted.
What did he say?
He was like, I'm gonna go call that nigga right now. Talking about his dad. Do you remember that?
No,
it's funny to watch when you watch cats in movies, bro, and you see like the humble beginnings.
Yeah.
And then he just had a couple lines. Damian Wayans was like one of the stars of that back in the day when he was still acting.
Right.
And then Jamie Kennedy was the dude. Mad funny. Anthony Anderson, Tay Diggs.
Yeah, I remember the movie, but I don't remember
that movie. I hated, but the more I watched it, the funnier it got.
Yeah.
It was one of those movies, bro. But I remember watching Terry Crews in this. I was like, that's the best thing ever in his career.
Yeah.
It's the best thing he ever did, bro.
Because it was
people still mock that
100%.
to this day. That song is
Where's
famous.
the trail?
But anytime I hear I think of Terry Crews. I go like, that cat.
Making my way
that.
downtown.
Yeah, I'm like, that's
Bro.
He said, "Oh, hello, white. Call me white chocolate or something like that." What
I mean, he was at the end. He's like, I'm not a woman. White. Get this jigaboo away from me. I go like, oh, great, bro.
I remember also, this is a fun fact, you probably know, but I remember the role of Damien was supposed to be Tiny. Supposed to be.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, but he got upset because they were portraying him as that character. He was like, man, they gonna have me up there doing that. Have me up there talking about I was in jail and I was humping and blah blah blah. No, I ain't gonna be doing that, man. I've always been tough. I've always done this. Like, no, they had to rehire, and they got another nigga that was.
Oh, he was mad about it.
Yeah, he was mad because they replaced him, and they got Terry Crews to play that role because that was supposed to be
If they
Debo's mom.
replace Chris Tucker, nigga, who do you think you are?
Man, yeah.
Rest in peace. If they replace Chris Tucker,
Yeah.
who do you think you are?
Yeah, man.
I didn't think Chris Tucker was ever. He's still not replaceable to me.
Yeah.
They had to go in a whole different direction.
A whole different direction, man. Do you think the second Friday is funnier than the first one?
No.
Okay, thank you, man. I was about to choke you out. I was about to say, you can cancel the show right now.
I think the third one's funnier than the second one.
Yeah,
but I
there you
don't
go.
like the other ones.
Yeah, it felt like Hollywood got attached to that. Was like, we gotta soup it up.
That second one, bro, I was like,
Yeah.
yo. Some people love it though.
I don't, because it was just chunks of comedy. It was a bunch of sketches. I don't even know what the story was. It was just a bunch of sketches.
People be like, man, Pinky was hilarious.
Yes,
Pinky was hilarious.
dude. It was a bunch
Like
of
Mother
sketches.
Sucker. Like, that was also
Yeah.
hilarious.
Say another word. Say another.
Like
Yeah.
all very great stuff.
What was the storyline? I know they had to get some money or something like that, right?
I do know the storyline, but it was the exact same thing. Like his uncle won the lottery, then he had to pay his mortgage or something like that, and then they went to the neighbors and stole their money. It was
Not a great story. But one was
so
it was
organic, bro.
So
great story.
man, DJ Pooh did his thing.
An ode to the hood. It was
Yeah.
the ultimate hood classic.
Right, and I think I feel like the second one had like 5 storylines, and we're just like let's just
Good ass acting.
yeah.
He know what your mama stay. He know what my mama stay. Name somebody in the hood who play like that.
Hey
Hey man, I'm sorry I brought you into this. Yo, if I get dealt with, I get dealt with.
Whatever, dude.
When inside the house,
Yeah.
the very beginning of that movie, bro. The one of my favorite. It's funny because the more you watch that movie, the funnier it gets. But
Trying to find
the first time you see Chris Tucker come in, he comes to that curtain.
Yeah.
Right? But when you hear this rip,
Yeah.
he goes rip, break yourself. I was like, bro, me and my boy rewinded that 100 times just to hear the rip, break yourself. Fool.
Yeah.
Look what you did in my curtain. Dude
he said
when he was mad about his curtain, bro.
Yeah.
I said, yo, look what you did in my curtain. Oh, yeah, I was like,
that movie is packed with just like
Gems,
like
bro.
I think it's revealed now because everybody's talking about it. But I remember at the age of 13 watching that dude behind homegirl.
Oh yeah, laying back there. Mhm.
He just sit back there.
One of my favorite things. So when I got to work with Paula, I would always be like, "F- yeah, motherfucker, you think you're slick?"
Don't ask me for some money.
I would do that all the time. And she called it a Paula-ism. She had so many. I was always, "F- yeah, motherfucker, you think you're slick?"
Don't ask me for money. So ask that for some
some
money.
money.
Ain't nothing but a hoochie mama.
We do that all the time.
Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Man, perfect movie, bro.
Man.
No notes.
Only thing I can't say. So this is how different Friday 2 was. Do you remember minute 5?
No.
I'm just saying this is what happened because the first one was very organic. It was nothing didn't feel forced. Only thing that felt forced was like I hate when it's like, yeah, man. Ever since I smoked that weed, I ain't missed right since. Like immediately afterwards, like why like the odds of it happening immediately after that felt forced. But on the second one was when he was like, "Hey, Craig, hurry up on out here!" Whoa, and then he gonna fall into the dog shit. I'm just like, dude, you couldn't find no other way of falling into it.
Oh, even him repeating the line, "Don't go in there for 45 minutes." I was like, okay, we're just doing this. But you know what were perfect movies, bro?
What?
Rush Hour 2.
Oh, you went to the second one.
Dude, I mean, I was thinking of sequels.
You talking about as well?
As a sequel, as like a perfect, because people ask me what my top 5 comedies, and I always say Rush Hour 1 and 2 are like as one, because technically they happen back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because at the end of Rush Hour 1, they're on their way to China. Rush Hour 2 starts. Guess where they are? In China. You know what I'm saying? He's on vacation, all that
Right.
good stuff. So it's 1 and 2, the back to back same.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Anywho, There's nothing you can say bad about Rush Hour 2. It might almost be better than 1. But 1 was so revolutionary.
I gotta watch them back to back. I remember them.
And I hated 3
Why?
until I watched it with my nephew. And then I said, all right, it's not that bad. Because he was cracking up and I was like, yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But I hated it at the time because I was like, nah, man, they didn't do what they were supposed to do like they did in 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But then I watched it and I'm like, all right. All right, you guys came with it.
Let me think of my top.
The Turtles 1 and 2.
They look different. And
Ninja Turtles 1
I
and
hate
2
when they
was
had the
great.
Subtitles. Secret of the Ooze.
Oh.
Well, I hate that. I hated that.
Well, they can't just call it Ninja Turtles again.
Yeah, they could have called it Ninja
Ninja
Turtles
Turtles
too.
2? They did.
And they had they when Hollywood gets attached to it, their eyes was like, ugh. It had to, like their faces was all. It was like, yeah. They had the pimples on their face. I was like, what is this?
The teenagers.
The first one was, I believed that.
Yeah.
But then the second one, their eyes got real big. They came real goofy. Their heads was shaped differently. Like, we don't think we noticed that they look completely different now?
Technology, baby.
Yeah.
That was great. You don't know what you're talking about.
They don't know what
Go Ninja, go.
Yeah. And then they gonna do Toka and Razor instead of Rocksteady and Bebop.
Yeah, that was weird. But outside of that, I loved it.
Y'all name some of y'all favorite sequel
What's up, Crow
comedians.
Little? Aliens 2? Sequel comedians.
What'd I say?
Comedies?
Sequel comedies, yeah.
Terminator 2. That was a drama. Action. But Terminator 2?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Jurassic Park 2, I liked a lot too.
Forced.
What?
I feel like the
Why would you go back to the island? Because we
great.
making $100 million a movie.
Of course. I feel like it was forced because why didn't I mention that we have 2 locations? Like this is Park A and Park B. It just felt like, yeah, we definitely canceled the first one, but the second island is where we breeded them at, and we got to go back there because we got some canisters, and that's how they created it.
Yeah, if you didn't know the movie Jurassic Park, and someone was like, "Yo, they have a theme park where they recreated dinosaurs," would you go see it? It's like a zoo, but for dinosaurs. Dinosaur zoo.
Before Jurassic Park, yes.
Right?
Before Jurassic Park.
You would be like, I got to see this.
Yeah.
I got to see this. Yo, you have a theme park for, like, a zoo for dinosaurs?
Right.
And it's completely safe?
Right.
Yeah. You have all these security measures? Yeah, there's no way anything on Earth can happen.
Jurassic Park 1 is great.
It's amazing.
And Jurassic World was great.
I was like, Jurassic World.
Yeah, with Chris.
Was that the second one?
No. So Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3. Then Jurassic World.
No. Yeah, it was okay.
So Jurassic
with Chris Pratt?
Yeah. Those are great. Sure. But then the sequels, the first ones of both trilogies are trash. I mean, the first ones of both of the trilogies are the best ones. Mm-hmm. The sequels be kind of tapering out.
Yeah, I didn't like Jurassic World. I was kind of like, I'm just here for the dinosaurs. This nigga's training raptors and shit. Okay, I get it. Come on, Blue. Yeah. On your left, Blue.
No, man. When I love when things get awry. I love when they had that little ball. Mm-hmm. They was in a little ball, and it's like, why are the dinosaurs? You might imagine riding down this little hill and all these dinosaurs running past you. Like, what's happening?
It was much scarier enough. I was like, because to me, I go, you guys did this in the first one, but there was no ball. They had to hide underneath a log, remember?
Yeah.
And it was them running in these giant. They were like, oh, and they dipped underneath the thing, and they watched the T-Rex. So I was like, that's terrifying. Me in a little ball sphere? Oh man.
But he is in your mouth. And then now 2 dinosaurs are fighting and pushing you around and kicking you around.
I'm safe. You'd be like, oh snap.
Getting a tooth cracks inside your little capsule. Come on, man.
Being anywhere, you're in a hamster cage at that point.
Yeah.
Just being kicked around.
Yeah.
Oh God. That'd be tight. Grumpier Old Man. I remember Grumpier Old Man.
Yeah, that was great.
Great. They're gonna redo that one eventually. If they do, you know what they should do?
What?
They should redo Grumpier Old Man with Samuel Jackson and Morgan Freeman.
Ooh.
That'd be great. They should do that.
Yeah.
That'd be wonderful. Ooh, that's fire right
there.
Yeah.
I really love Soul Man. Was it Soul Man?
Soul Man was great.
Yeah. That was the two best cussers in the business.
I'll eat a steak big as your motherfucking back, you possum face mother. Man, that movie took me out. Yeah. What's his name was great in there too.
Motherfather Bernie Mac.
Well, yeah, but what's his name?
Affion. Yeah. Hey man, hey man, I'm sorry I took you to music.
John Legend being a dead dude the whole time. Oh, great, bro.
What's the music?
Be your puppet. The only sequel that I really liked is Godfather 2. Godfather 2 was incredible. You know what's funny? People hate Godfather 3, and I called it. I watched 1, 2, and 3 back to back to back. So for me, 3 is not bad at all.
Right.
You know? I go like, oh, what a great way to end this. Yeah, people hated 3. And I'm just like, no, you guys waited 20 years for it. That's why.
Yeah.
But me, I was like, I mean, they had watched Don Corleone become a Cuban in Scarface and be all these other actors and characters and to come back. They hated it. But that line is quoted so much. Every time I try to get out, they pull me back.
That's on third one?
That's the third one.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. I ain't seen any of them.
You never seen The Godfather?
I never seen The Godfather.
Oh, you gotta watch them, bro.
But
you seen Scarface?
No, I haven't. I mean, hey, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
You don't know good cinema. Godfather 2 is great to watch because of the amazing storytelling. Like, it was one of those ones that you go like, oh, you guys changed storytelling in movie history. This was the change. You know, every once in a while there's something that, oh, now we do this.
Yeah.
That was Godfather 2. It's like, oh, we make movies like this now. We tell stories this way now. And everything doesn't have to be linear anymore. Now we're going to go do this thing where we're watching these two, the father and son, at the same time. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's the same story, but one's the very, so in 2 they showed the Godfather, how he became their Godfather in Italy in 2. Where 1 is just how Michael's kind of come up from taking over. And the parallels that they show, you go like, damn, you guys did a great job, bro.
I love that.
This storytelling is crazy.
Yeah. I got to watch this with somebody that actually loves it. I remember watching it.
Watch it by yourself.
Hey, man, pipe down. I remember I tried to watch it. I remember I tried to watch it with, because I had the DVDs. And I tried to watch, and I was like, the first one, I was like, this is mad slow. Like the first 20 minutes, like a lot of intros, like a birthday party or something in the beginning. I was like, what is happening? I was like, hey, this is somebody that was doing all the kissing and stuff. I was like, man, please don't tell me.
Daughter's wedding.
I didn't care.
When you can ask the Godfather for one wish.
Hey, man, I was tapping out early. Like
that was the most important part.
And just know that I was coming from The Sopranos. And somebody was like, yo, so you like mafia movies too? Have you seen The Godfather? I was like, I haven't. Like, if you like The Sopranos, you're gonna love The Godfather. So I went to watch. I was like, it's too slow for me.
And you're supposed to watch The Godfather first.
I know, man. I just didn't do it, man.
You watched the hyped up HBO version.
I did. And then
But you saw Goodfellas.
Haven't seen. I get Goodfellas. I seen them, but I get Goodfellas and Casino mixed up.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Dion doesn't know good
cinema. I don't, man. I'm a late boomer.
The only Squad sequel. Oh, okay, I read that one. I didn't mess with the Chris Pratt reboot. Yeah, me neither. Chris Pratt really made you think you could come tame a wild dinosaur just by putting your hand up, slow you towards the dinosaur. Man, for real, that dinosaur in real world would tear that hand up for real. Affion, I think it was supposed to be, was hilarious. Haunted House. He was hilarious in there. So was Dion in the Haunted House. Dion's ass has his own IMDb. You can type in Dion likes ass on IMDb and you'll see his credit in the Haunted House.
King Sam, if you don't know, I was in the Haunted House.
Yeah. If you've seen the Haunted House, you've seen Lack. It's back. You've seen him.
If you don't know,
you've seen him.
That's funny.
Absolutely, not lying. Dion's whole ass was up for a long scene. You know when a sex scene gets too uncomfortable, it's been too long. You're like, this is going on too long. That was lacking there. It was awful. Should have left it alone. What? The Godfather is fire. Yeah, man. Cars 2. Oh, I see Cars 2. I liked Incredibles 2, but it was not worth waiting 10 years for or longer.
Hold up. If we're gonna do that, Pixar's Toy Story 1, 2, and 3, and 4 was fire.
1 and 3 were fire.
Oh,
2 was cool and 4 was there. 4 wasn't necessary at all. But 1 and 3, woo!
Let me tell you something, man.
3 had grown niggas cry.
For 3 and 4, I definitely cried.
I saw 3 with Doughboy and Clayton. I look over. I said, hey, this is a kid's cartoon. Huh? All right, we good. Yeah, man. You
When they holding hands by going through that incinerator. Here it is.
Everybody was like, oh. I was like, y'all know they ain't about to die.
I did. They had no escape. They had no other escape. They was trying to climb it. Like,
Y'all really thought they were going to burn them up in the last one?
Yes, because this was a trilogy.
Why would they kill them off?
This is a trilogy.
This is a kid's story.
First of all, they had no more use for them no more.
What do you mean? So they all held hands like, well, this is it. We're just going to die
Because
together.
the whole movie was our Andy is grown now. Mm-hmm. He don't need us no more. Mm-hmm. We tried the orphanage, and through happenstance, this is what happened. We tried to climb out of this, and it's not working. It was like, well, this is how we're gonna end this. Whew. They had that slow motion. They look at each other like,
yeah,
it's
all
time.
Hold hands.
It's time.
Some people cried in the end. They was going through all the good times with the toys. And he was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Toy Story 4, 1 through 4 you can watch it? 4, I mean, it was cool. 2, I was also like, okay. But 3 and 1 is magic.
Yeah.
Toy Story 1 is it's the greatest magic trick of all time. I go like, how did you guys do this? The story alone is fire.
Yeah.
The way they animate, it was the first time we saw
Sure.
that. Oh, man, you had to be there in 96.
And you ain't rocking with 2. You think you gonna skip over 2?
2 was cool. It was good. It wasn't better than...
But you don't think it's a perfect trilogy? I'm gonna go. What is it? What's the 4?
Well, let's see. Is it a great trilogy? Well, yeah. What's the 4? Is it a great series?
Right.
Yes, 100%. Are they 4-0? Yes.
Thank you.
They are. They are 4-0. They had made 4 very good movies. Is 2 on par with 1 to me? No. Is 4 on par with 1 or 3 to me? Not at all. Is 1 and 3 clearly the standouts to me? Absolutely. Without a doubt. I go 1 and 3 stand out. But were they good? For sure. I'm not going to say they were trash by any means. They were all good movies. They did a great job storytelling. Finding Nemo's up there. You know what I'm saying? Great story.
I forgot about Dory.
Funny.
I forgot about Finding Dory.
But Finding Dory was not good.
Yeah.
But Finding Nemo.
We're talking about great
I went into all
comedy
Pixar
sequels.
movies. I'm sorry.
Great comedy sequels.
Dumb and Dumber or whatever. Dumb and Dumber 2, not good. It was awful. Should have been great. Anchorman 2, hot ass. Zoolander 2, even more hotter ass. They did a terrible job of making those. Anchorman 2, not Anchorman 2. What was it? The Hangover 2 is okay.
Oh boy.
Hangover 3 was awful.
They literally just did a copy and paste.
Same movie.
Yeah.
We could do it in Thailand.
I was going to say, I was like,
you drugged us again?
How did this happen again?
I bet if somebody was like, no, it's going to be funny because who would think we just do the same thing again? Yeah. There's funny parts, though.
But then they had the audacity to name it Hangover 3, and they didn't have a hangover this time.
Zero hangover in 3. I said 3 wasn't that good, man.
I'm trying to say, so for me, I'm saying, so you saying your favorite comedy sequel trilogy is what? What's the first one you said?
Well, my favorite comedy sequel is Rush Hour 2.
Yes. So you're not include 3.
3 don't hang with 1 and 2 to me, but it was good.
So we got to throw this out there. What's the best
comedy
trilogy?
It's probably like one of those.
How about Beverly Hills Cop?
Well, I liked 1, 2, and 3, but people hate 3.
Yeah,
I was a kid when I saw 3. They would play 3 on TV all the time. I
loved
saw
it.
a lot.
I loved it. You can't. That's not the okie dokie dance like this.
People hated it. I thought the people that hate 3,
right?
And I go like, I like it. It was actually he saved the kid off the Ferris wheel, cussing the kid out in the suit.
Yeah,
But people, for me, I go like, oh, super dope. But I'm trying to think. What about you had like the how many movies that they did of the vacations? What's their name?
Yeah, with Chevy Chase.
Yeah. They did those.
He had a bunch of those.
You can always do the Ernest. Remember Ernest?
But yes.
Ernest goes to camp, goes to jail. I feel that's what Madea got out her movies. I'm just going to do Ernest.
Hey, I ain't going to hold you. I think they got Ernest Goes to the Hood, right?
No, they did not.
They don't have Ernest Goes to the Hood?
I wish they did. Do not.
They got Ernest Go to Jail.
Ooh, Ace Ventura 2 was really good. They need to do a third When Nature Calls, Ace Ventura 2 was fire.
Me and CT argued for about 10, 15 minutes about which Ace Ventura is funnier. I'm going to say the second one, and he said the first one. We was going back and forth with lines. I would say Ace Ventura 1 was a better story, but Ace Ventura 2 was funnier.
Just jokes, bro. Ace Ventura 2 was so outlandish and so funny. I can tell you, and it's funny because it's been this is how long it's been. I haven't seen that movie. I seen one.
Yeah.
Probably closer in the past than I seen 2. Mm-hmm. But I remember because for one I kept being like, oh yeah. But 2, I remember him coming out that hippo.
Ooh, he said, get hot in these rhinos.
I remember him going through the safari, but it was like flat, and he was just like. I remember Tommy Davidson, bro.
Man.
Him and Tommy Davidson having that fight.
He said, don't just stand there. Throw me that spear. Throw me that spear. It's in the bone. It's in the bone.
I remember jokes, man. I remember what was that bat's name? Chicago.
Yeah. He said Chicago. Chicago. You won. You lost. Go. No.
It was just silly, bro. Catching that bat going all around. Funny.
This is a practice been taught at our camp for
bat guano.
Yeah, he was like he's been up there for a whole week. He said he's good with me. He give me the best.
I don't remember Beverly Hills Cop 3. I think comedy should be okay. Should be one and done. The sequels are usually just repeating the high notes of the first. We would not have Rush Hour 2 if that was a thought. Stimson J. Cat. Rush Hour 2 is one of the greatest sequels. Comedy. You could do Rush Hour 2 by itself and not have one. It would still be great. Rush Hour 2 was amazing. Yeah. Amazing.
Let me look this up.
What?
Because I feel like there's some movies that are drama. Ooh. How do you feel about Bad Boys?
Bad Boys 1 and 2. Fire.
Yeah.
3.
But I don't agree, but Tony said 3 was the better of all the stories. I don't agree. Me and him went back and forth with that.
3 was the better of the stories. Why?
He said it was a better storyline. This is what Tony said. He said it was actually
Baker?
Yeah.
What's he know about stories?
He said it was a better story. He said it was a switcheroo. Like, they actually tied everything together from all the movies. Yeah. I didn't agree. I felt like this was their. I hate that. I hate that the story is based on the reality of the actor and how to keep them relevant and.
What you mean? What happened?
Because in the first one, Martin was healthy, running and agile, and then when his health kind of got involved. They had to write a storyline based upon that.
You talking about in
by
3?
Retiring and stuff, and I don't want to do it no more. And so now he's just kind of like.
But they were setting up his retirement, to be fair.
In the first one.
And since 1.
But he's not doing, like, even Murdoch from Lethal Weapon was retiring in the first movie, but he did 4 more movies. But he was running his ass off. He was so healthy and agile. But Martin, it was like, we got to tie in, so we got to keep him stable. We have to keep him.
Martin from 2 to 3, Martin was still funny in 3 when they let him shine, but it just became the Will show.
No, that's what I'm saying. I hate when I was like, I see what y'all doing.
Because even 2, Martin still had the best scenes. The whole scene when he came in high with the fish, and you just go like, his reactions to everything. I go like, that's still. He didn't have to be the funny guy, but reacting to everything, Martin's great. Yeah. Right? Getting shot in the ass. I go like, those all stood out way more than anything Will did.
Right.
But 3 was just the Will show.
Yeah.
It was just like, hey guys, I'm the biggest star on the planet, and you guys can't forget it.
Yeah.
And it was too much. Like
they're doing a 4th one.
Yeah. And they'll probably have the team and all that other stuff. Because they had made that team by the end of 3, and they'll probably do a spinoff and let it live on forever.
Yeah. That's how they did with Rambo.
What, they had a team for Rambo?
Yeah, we were on Rambo. It was just called Rambo.
The last one?
No.
The 4th one?
No, it was called Rambo. And then Rambo was like the nigga that was shooting in the tower, but the team was doing all the they were doing all the action stuff, but he up top like Gotcha. Like, but everybody doing all the combat stuff. But I was like,
Rambo or Rocky? Which one's a better series?
Ooh, of course we'll go Rocky. No one talks about Rambo.
What?
No one talks about a Rambo as a reference.
What are you talking about?
I came in and stabbed a nigga like Rambo. You don't know nobody's references of Rambo.
I feel like Rambo probably is not as big now. But in the 90s, 80s, and 90s, Rambo was huge. Rambo had a cartoon.
How many Oscars has Rambo won?
Forget the Oscars. We're talking about movies. There's a lot of good movies that don't win Oscars.
No, but that's how big Rocky was.
Sure, Rocky won an
is still
Oscar.
going on today and has branched off to Creed.
Yes, but that's not saying that the Rambo of the time, Rambo was huge, bro. Who do you think you are, Rambo? That was a saying.
Right.
Hey, Rambo. Look, you think he's Rambo. Rambo was
No
a
one has
saying.
ever said that.
That's definitely was sayings back in the day.
Rocky was way bigger than Rambo.
I agree.
That's like you can't force the. Tell me a Rambo line that
They drew first blood. That was the biggest line.
do First Blood,
They drew first blood because the first movie was called First Blood.
and then the last one's called Last Blood. You know that?
There you go.
And they did the Home Alone method.
I was going to say that.
the Home
Why
Alone-
did they Home Alone Rambo?
Cause he's like, I'm not doing that shit no more.
That Rambo 3 though, and 2, there was a beautiful girl. Was it 2?
Yeah.
She was some kind of Asian. She was gorgeous. I don't know what happened to her. How was that racist?
Some kind of Asian.
Different types of Asian. If I said it was some kind of meat, you'd be like, oh, it could be chicken, could be fish, right? Some type of meat.
Could be sex.
Some type of beef, could be different cow parts. Some type of pork. You know what I mean? Rambo is better. There you go, Zoop.
Oh, you're out of control, bro.
There you go, Zoop. Eddie Murphy
you
reference
Australian.
Rocky
You don't know what I'm
and Raw. What's that got to do with anything, Fief? Hands down, Dumb and Dumber Friday should have been standalone movies. If they did Dumb and Dumber, you had to do it earlier. They waited 20 years.
Yeah, and at least they made reference of it, of like, that was his prank. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny as hell. He was in the war side, was like, gotcha! He said, what? You were pulling my leg this whole time. But I love when they bring back old stuff, like the little kid that was like, pretty bird.
Pretty bird.
That
You
was a
have
real
to at
kid.
that point.
Yeah.
And then the only thing that was funny to me, man, at the very end, I saw that with Keenan Baker and Doc Willis. We were all in the theater together. And then when that dude, it was like a Stephen Hawking type of dude, and he rolled up on him like, you guys are being very rude. Man, I died. He rolled up on him. I said, yeah. I want to watch it now where my expectations aren't as high.
Yeah.
Because when you go in there, you go like, this is gonna be amazing.
I think it was funny, man. I appreciate it. A lot of people don't like this, man, but I like the prequel.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Dumb and Dumberer.
Yeah, I didn't see it with the two cats.
Yeah. And it was a great way to show how they, how he got his chipped tooth and how they became friends. They were enemies at first, but they became friends. I appreciated it.
Sounds awful.
Hey, Lloyd, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
They were great, bro.
Yeah.
Man, when they killed that dude,
On an accident?
the prank. Would you just eat some of your burger?
He said, Mock, yeah.
They were classic.
Yeah.
You know, a
Bird.
movie I still haven't seen today, and
What?
this goes down as one of the greatest comedies of all time.
Talk to me.
Oh my God, what happened? You
That was
all
a
right?
burp hiccup.
I never saw Something About Mary. Yeah, man. That's the one that's got away.
Wow.
That's the one I'm always like, I need to sit down and watch this movie because it was hot. And I was like middle school. It was like 97, 98-ish, whatever it was.
It is.
And I've never came back around and watched that movie.
It is a perfect shit show.
Yeah.
It is Steph Curry with awkward. Ben Stiller was.
Why Steph Curry? Why?
As in nothing was like a brick. It was like every line was just like.
Got you.
It was just fun. It wasn't forced.
That was the one that got away. That's the one I've been like,
Yeah.
I need to see this. Because people reference, I'm like, yeah.
Frankenbean.
Now I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
But now I think it's to a point where no one really talks about it as much.
Oh,
so I can
man.
watch it and it'd be fresh again.
Yeah.
'Cause, man, you watch it, then you know every single line. Like I know Brett Favre was in there somewhere near the end, and you just know these things.
Yeah, buddy.
Now I'm happy I can like watch it in peace and finally get a chance to just soak it in. But man, it was one of those. My parents don't let me watch it, and I just never came back to watching it, man. Don't Be a Menace is pretty dope.
Oh, you got some jelly. Some hair
Don't Be a
gel.
Menace is great. I can't say anything because I've never seen Bad Boys.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Bad Boys 1 and 2 are great. It's a great sequel. Great pair. 3 lost the fun and excitement to me.
I hate when the color looks different. Like the first one felt very like tinty. It had like a little orange tint to it. It kind of made it feel like we grimy out here. The second one was like very colorful.
Wait, you knew the second one? Oh, they got money.
We got money now. that movie ended twice.
Yeah, it did.
He's like, no, it just got real, man. They got Sid.
I was like, are we doing more? Oh, we're going to kill them? Man, that scene when they went down the Hummer in the mountains.
Yeah.
Like, bro. And then the whole shootout on the Guantanamo Bay. I said, y'all.
Speaking of that area, why everybody clowned me on my video yesterday?
What happened in your video yesterday?
About Incredible Hulk. You slapped your head, man. I see you making fun of me, yo.
Oh, wait. What did you say, though?
Because
no, you were talking about a language.
No.
In Brazil. That's what I did.
So he had said, where am I? He said, I thought he said, you're not in Portugal. He's like, you're in Guatemala. So I was like, how far is Portugal from Guatemala? Because I didn't know where this movie was taking place at. So everybody was like,
well, because Portugal's in Europe.
Right. They was like, yo, they speak Portuguese in Guatemala. But like, he never said where they were at.
Well, they speak Portuguese in Brazil. That was like their main language in Brazil.
Right. I didn't know where they're at.
Yeah.
From the first place. They was like, but you should have known that from the
Well, it's basic knowledge.
Would you know that?
Yes.
From the little houses they was in?
Well, I would know that. Well, you talking about from the Hulk when he was hiding out in Brazil?
Yeah.
Well, they speak Portuguese in Brazil.
I wouldn't have known that. I watched it. I watched it like I was.
What made you watch that? Because Yo never seen it. She just watched it
because of
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
That's why Yo just watched it. Okay, makes sense now. Yeah.
And yes, Harold and Kumar.
I never seen the second one. I saw the first one.
Yeah, that's a good trilogy right there. But everybody clown me. Niggas like, dude, are you serious? Who gonna tell him? Hey man, delete this, man. Hey man, you are dumb. And I was like, I don't know how far Portugal is from.
Yeah, what sucks is being the only one who doesn't know something that everybody else knows. You're like, you all didn't know that. Somebody else didn't.
And I just stood with it. I was like, well, if this is gonna be it, I can't take it back now.
Yeah, you can.
I could delete it, but I was like, at this point, it's content. This is the highest views I got all week. This is engagement. Thank you.
Yeah. Now you just be like, poor Dion, he's so adorable. Look at him over there. He just doesn't know anything.
I looked it up. Somebody said, you are not well traveled. And I was like, what are you talking about? I've never been to that area. Is that considered the ghetto?
That
little
Brazil?
area where all those little stacked up houses are at. Where they did on Bad Boys.
In Cuba. That was Cuba.
Is that Cuba?
Yeah.
It has the same little stacked houses, right?
Yeah, but that's a lot of places have.
Right.
That's not very.
So
that's
I
very
did not
common.
know where it was. I did not know where it took place.
Wait, what are you talking about? Bad Boys now? Are you talking about Hulk?
The Hulk.
So what?
It was those little houses, the little neighborhoods that stacked up like that. I did not know where it took place.
Gotcha.
So when he had said, "Where am I?" He said, you're not in Portugal. Like, can I go to Portugal? Or he said, I don't speak Portuguese. He said, where am I? He was like, I'm in Guatemala.
You know, it's funny. You messed up that movie so much now. Like, I don't know what the line was in the beginning.
I can watch the video.
Because I go like, I don't know where you're. Because I feel like in the beginning of that movie, we knew he was in Brazil.
Well,
because he was hiding.
Right. They showed the overhead.
And he was working.
Right.
But I think it even says it on the bottom.
It should. But what if I'm doing this?
Well, you're supposed to be watching the movie. What do you mean? What if I'm doing this?
Because I've already saw it.
What's that? Wait a second.
I wait till the music or people start talking. I look up.
There's nobody there. Like, hey man, let's put the super right there so people know in Brazil. They're like, wait, what if there's a guy who's looking at their phone when this part comes up and they miss everything? We should just say it out loud for them. You know, I'm just in Brazil chilling. Because
I've already saw it. I've already saw the movie, so I don't need to look up until I actually hear dialogue.
So then, why are you confused?
Because I was like, so he said, you're not in Portuguese. So I said, okay, where's Portuguese? And I was like, oh, it's not a city or a state or a country. So I'm assuming you're talking about Portugal.
Okay.
This nigga right here. What's this right? Oh my God.
What's up, Stu? What Stu says. Let me go back up a little bit. Rocky was more popular. I know, Fief. I know. First Stallone movie I ever saw was Tango and Cash. And see, Rocker's hilarious. I love the bit in Dumb and Dumber where the guy asks him, "Do you have Asperger's?" He says, "No, I had a shower this morning." What, Chaz? Wow, sorry. Don't Be a Menace was pretty dope. A lot of quotables, definitely. I say anything because I've never seen Bad Boy. Oh, yeah. Harold and Kumar Escape from my Tom Bay. You mean it's... What would you say, Zoo? You mean the favelas? Favelas? What does that say?
I'm sure that's the neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about.
The favelas aren't exclusive to Brazil. Oh, okay. Could have been anywhere in South America, to be fair, but the Portuguese language should have told you that it wasn't in Europe. I mean,
why not? If they're in Portugal... They speak Portuguese, right?
In Portugal, see.
Right. So why was that a given that he had said, "I don't speak Portuguese"? Meaning,
because he thought he was in Brazil.
I thought
still, and then he's like, "Oh, you don't speak Portuguese? Where am I?" Because he was probably speaking Spanish, correct?
Right.
Because he said Guatemala.
And they don't speak Portuguese in Guatemala.
They speak Spanish.
I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Everywhere in South America, the main language is Spanish, except for Brazil, which is
I ain't
Portuguese.
gonna hold you. I
because
don't know the difference.
the Portugal,
there's a difference between Portuguese and Spanish.
Yes, they're different languages. They're similar. They have some similarities, but they're different languages.
Oh. I just thought it was like no. So I always thought Portuguese and Spanish was like South. Like, you know, people from the South have like a little different twang.
It's still English though.
What I'm saying is like a different.
You speak that Southern English?
You know how people say like you speak like Latin, like Europe Spanish and like American Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Like different. Come on, man, stall me out.
Europe Spanish, like Spanish from Spain.
There's a different dude. Come on, man, people, y'all know this.
Wait, okay. Listen, okay. There's different words, dialects, because there's different Spanish from Cubans to Dominicans to Mexicans, right? To Spain,
right?
Okay, it's all called Spanish though,
right? But it's a different sound because I know people that say I'm from Spain and I speak that type of Spanish versus Mexican Spanish. Like they have different words and different phrases and stuff.
Sure.
So I thought
Portuguese
was a different form of Spanish,
but not a different language. This is why everybody was laughing, though.
Right, because Portugal is not only in Portuguese, not only in Portugal.
It's in Brazil.
I did not know that.
Okay, well,
I did not. Why don't?
No one knew that you didn't know that until yesterday.
Right.
It's all right, man.
I'm sad.
It's okay, buddy. You're still smart. I think you're smart. I think you're a smart guy.
I want to keep my head up high, though.
You should. Now you learned something, and you faced that fear head on.
Yeah.
You should be very proud of that.
Yeah.
This is how you attack life, pal. You don't let it get you down. You learn and you get better.
My mama said I was smart.
You are, buddy. You should read some books. And
I need to. Are you well traveled?
I'm not well traveled at all. I'm well cultured though. You know what I mean? I just read and stuff.
Yeah.
But I want to travel a lot.
Yeah.
I want to get around. I probably know way more about different religions and countries than I know about our own country.
Wow.
People be like, you know what the Fifth Amendment is? I'm like, I didn't know there was 5.
Yeah.
I didn't know we went that high. I don't know shit about America. But I like to know way more about other countries. It's way more interesting in other countries to me than it is here. United States is boring.
This is going to be a left turn.
Well, let's do it. Let me click.
Because I'm going off of something that we had in the writer's room. I'm going after what an actual doctor said to me.
Okay.
But not from facts.
Okay. Well, the doctor said to you wasn't facts?
Doctor said to me.
Okay.
But I brought this up yesterday because we were talking about monkeypox in the group, right? So I brought to everybody's attention that I just found, this is my conversation. I just found out that you cannot get HIV from normal sex.
Okay.
It has to be when blood are intertwined with each other. So that's why most homosexual sex happens when the ripping of the anal and going into the bloodstream. They was like, who told you that? You can definitely get HIV from regular intercourse. And I was like, the doctor told me this. And I heard from the writer's room, remember we had that conversation. And I was like, I don't know this, but this is what a doctor told me. Yo, who's your doctor? Dr. Dre? And I was like, I don't know what to believe anymore.
I do believe you can get HIV from heterosex, but it's harder. I believe because of the exchange of blood. It's definitely easier to get, from what I hear.
That's what I'm saying.
From HIV from heterosex. That's why it was rampant in the gay community, because it's easier.
It's ripping the skin.
Right.
But if you're having sex normal, raw, there's no blood being exchanged unless you have blood in your pee hole and she's on her period. That's the only way you can exchange blood, right?
Oh, that I do not know.
I'm just saying that's the only way you can.
From all I heard, it's just that tear and blood has to go into blood. But I didn't know if it was a DNA thing. I didn't know if it was because of an exchange of semen has DNA, if that goes in. I didn't know if that's what caused it. So, but I knew about that from homo, gay sex. Jesus,
I got my ass chewed up last night. Not pun intended.
You didn't like Google it and be like, let's settle this.
No, because we're definitely talking about monkeypox. It was definitely like, so their whole premise was, how is monkeypox exclusively happening only with homosexuals? Is it like, what about their sex is making it easy for it to run rapid in that community?
Right.
What is it about their sex? If a homosexual person has sex with a heterosexual person, why is it not being exchanged?
Right.
So they're saying that their DNA, their chromosome, and blah blah blah, and some sort of physics person said something. I was like, so the thing is, so that's when I brought out the whole like. So I found out the whole HIV, and it was like, what are you talking about? Unprotected. Everybody said unprotected sex is the gateway of how you get HIV, and I was like, a doctor told me this.
Yeah, but this is what happens. These things are important because a group of people can be idiots, and a group of people can be wrong.
Yeah,
and it's funny because you'll be 20 against 1, and you can have evidence, and they'll be like, no, Dion, we all heard the same thing.
Right.
You're an idiot. And you're like, no, there's a whole medical professional who told me this, and there's things and theories to back this up. And they'll be like, this nigga.
Yeah.
Like you did something.
Where's your information from? The Onion?
I'm like, man, I'm always down to go against a group of people because I'm like, most groups, hive groups, unless there was a group of doctors you were talking to, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
None of you know what you're talking about.
Spicy, what you talking about? What was debunked? Talk to us.
HIV can also be in semen.
Oh.
That I heard. So that's why I was wondering if that's like, because, the theory always is that there'd be gay dudes who get it on. All these down low brothers came back to the sisters and gave it to them. That's always been how HIV ran rampant, which makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So who knows? Fabala.
I don't care how great sex feels. Condoms is always the homie. Condoms, I don't care.
2 kids later. The gay sex thing. What? The monkeypox thing.
How
being
though?
related to gay sex.
Because they're saying that. So Spicy Original said the monkeypox things being related to gay sex is debunked. So meaning it's not true, right? So why is the gay community? I think it said like 98% people are homosexual people, and 2% are liars.
Here's the thing: are things really debunked, or are they bad for society to hear?
Because that becomes like it becomes like a hate crime.
Exactly. Exactly. In a sense, it becomes another way to hate a group of people. Now, I always wonder this. I go like, because if something's general, if they were like, well, this is not it, but if all black people are bad or all black people rob, which, we've had that for since today, right? That we all do these things, and somebody has to say, no, that's not it because blah, 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 blah. And you have to say these things. So I don't know anything about monkeypox like that, but I also know how we are as a society where you go, this is dangerous information to say without 100% accuracy.
Yeah.
And if it's not 100% accuracy, then it's debunked. And you can
Yeah.
be like, well, we're 98% sure.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, but if it's not 100%, you're going to hurt people with saying these things.
Right.
And
You get in trouble when you say 100%.
Yeah, you got to retract.
Yeah. That's why they always say 99% of condoms work.
Oh, 99% of Lysol.
Yeah. Because it's like
99.9.
Hey, man, I still got sick.
Hey, that's a point one, baby. Like,
I'm just saying, it's that point one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
So I don't know. I don't know what the ratio is, what the correlation is, but wrap it up, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, actually, the only way to get no STDs is not to have sex at all, guys. So me and Dion Lag, we preach abstinence here.
And then why is the monkeypox on their face? What they eating?
It's only on the monkey, only on the face.
They be having on their genital area and their face. Yikes. They be eating ass, yo.
I always thought HIV hit gay men hardest because most people only want condoms to prevent pregnancy, and at the time, outside of the herpes, everything else was pretty much taken care of with penicillin. Kind of like when the guy called coronavirus the China virus. When that guy named Trump.
Yep. They call it the Kung flu.
Hey, man.
That was a great punchline.
That was so funny, bro. I said, hey, you're going to get us in a war? You're going to start an entire war, bro. But that's jokes.
That's a bar.
I wonder what some of his writers was like. You know, it's funny. You should call it the Kung flu. And he was like, yes, that's hilarious. I'm going to say it. And I was like, oh.
I think everybody, this is going to sound like some sort of conspiracy, but I think everybody should take a concoction of penicillin and like to kind of get rid of any sort of STDs that's in your body so we can eradicate, to get back to raw dog sex, STI. It like penicillin and what's the other one? Anti-something. Come on, man. Don't do me like this.
I've never had an STD. I couldn't tell you.
I'm just talking about things to
I've
clean
never
your
even
body
looked it
out.
up. I took an STD test. I haven't took one in a while. Probably since I got married. Probably should check. You know what I'm saying? If I get something, I know who it came from.
Okay, according to the LA County Department of Public Health.
LA County's the type of place that would retract something. That's all I'm saying. That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
We're getting rid of STDs?
Or the medicine. Yeah, I don't know about your theory. I don't know.
I feel like, I mean.
They do have PrEP, though, so you can take it in case you're going to get HIV.
I'm actually curious to know.
Pre-AIDS.
Pre-HIV. I'm actually curious to know if you can take some penicillin right before he's like, hey, man, I'm about to raw dog this chick. And I know she got something.
And I know she got it.
I just need to be prepared to push it right back out as soon as it comes.
Would you take some ginseng? Even better. Take some penicillin.
I'm about to cure her.
Or, as I call it, yeah.
My is caped with penicillin. Going in there, shooting in there like, I'm killing all y'all.
Bo Jackson.
Ow, my hip.
I've been raw dogging for 25. This is great information, Simpson. For 25 years. Of course, I also have 3 kids, so that's gonna happen, man. But only 3 kids out of 25 years. That's not bad. Yeah, because you could be 25 for 25. You know?
No, you can be higher than that.
Well, true. I mean,
yeah.
I was trying to give it a kid because it takes 10 months, not actually 9.
Dude, he is a man. He can.
Oh, I was thinking of.
One woman? Nah, he can keep going. Yeah. Nick Cannon in it.
Stimson's a girl, right? Stimson J-Cat. Right?
Stimson sounds like a guy.
Stimson J-Cat? I don't know. Now I always feel like Stimson J-Cat was a female.
Stimson gave me vibes of a guy.
No, Stimson's a female. What do you know?
The icon is an S. Usually women give us their profile to let them know their beauty. What are you talking about?
I'm an Illinois fan. Planned Parenthood was my friend. Sounds even more.
It sounds more like a woman now. Yeah,
we've been talking for so long.
We've been talking a long time. I never knew and never thought about, is Stimson a woman or a man?
Oh, Stimson J-Cat, man.
But J-Cat, is the cat for vagina?
Well, I don't know if the cat's for vagina or not.
Or it could be like, Heathcliff the cat.
Okay. Heathcliff was a cat. Heathcliff was my favorite cat, by the way. Heathcliff, no one could terrorize the neighborhood.
I was a Garfield fan, yo.
What? But Heathcliff was a thug.
No, that's I got warrants as a guy.
No, it's not. Women have warrants all the
No,
time. Yo got a
man.
warrant right now.
When people say I got warrants, that's a guy term. We going too far on the Stimson. Stimson is not a woman's name.
Stimson?
If you met somebody named Stimson, I got you meet.
I would think it's a last name, which could be anybody.
But what's the J Cat?
I don't know. It could be anything.
Hey, Fifi, Spicy Original, LaShonda, is Stimson J Cat a male or a female? Before you answer Stimson, let the people see and they can guess to see who Stimson is, a male or a female.
I'm pretty sure I've been dealing with Stimson a long time. I think I'm gonna be very shocked.
Stimson sounds like Simpson, and it feels like a Homer Simpson.
What? Are you reading something or are you just talking?
I'm just reading.
Oh my God. All right.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna wrap it up. Female? No, Fifi. You just send it because you got the F-E in your name.
That's how it goes, bro. I'm pretty sure.
All right, man. Thank y'all for watching Lackaroni and Chaz.
Check, please.
All right. One day it's not gonna be funny to us.
Obviously a black auntie.
Hilarious. Thank you guys for watching, man. Appreciate you guys. If you guys are watching this on the live, you're on Lactose Entertainment YouTube. If you're watching this here with me right now, you're watching this on my channel, so thank you. If you guys want to watch the unedited version, you must hop into Patreon at patreon.com/Chaz Rogers, which will be in the description.
Yeah.
And don't forget that there is the Big Ready Emporium, which is up. You can go get some Chaz merch. You can go to chaz.shop. And you can also get lactose. Man, let's see. Lactose merch at
lactoseent.com/merch.
Or slash merch?
//
Merch. There you go, man. So, man, come support your folks.
Man. Yeah.
Come support your peoples, man. We be chilling with y'all for hours every
Rams all day.
Oh, jeez.
And Lactose Entertainment all day.
My people. There you go. It's like Big Sis Chris confirmed, man.
She confirmed
She's a black auntie, obviously.
Black auntie.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Get shit together.
I'm bad, man. I apologize.
Come on.
Apology not accepted.
All right, man. That's it. Deion starts going in. I'm going to go watch Mary Tyler Moore. Something about Mary.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Mary J. Blige and all kind of Marys.
I don't know if you should watch Power, but I gotta watch my
Raising
guy.
Kanan, Lamar.
My guy.
Lamar Odom. London Brown.
London Brown and
Nieto.
Jamie's in that mug, yo. We gotta support our people.
Jamie Nieto's also a guest star in
Yeah.
here. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all.
All right,
All right, peace.
Y'all can stay here.